Good morning. It's a new week. It is Tuesday. Since yesterday was Memorial Day, I didn't record because I didn't have work. But it is Tuesday morning and I just got out of yoga class, which was amazing. And now I'm on my way home to get ready for my day. I start at the BSU, the brain stimulation unit today in Shands, so that's gonna be new and exciting. So, hey guys, I'm back. Last time I saw you, I was leaving the gym this morning. It's about 12:20 in the afternoon, and I just finished with my half day of clinic at the brain stimulation unit at Shands, which is an inpatient unit. So I met the resident there at 8 o'clock this morning. He basically oriented me. Really cool guy. He gave me the rundown of what to expect, what we were gonna do. Helped me log into Epic so I could look up some of the patients that we were gonna be rounding on. So we reviewed charts and then wrote down some notes. As we were doing that, funny thing is we had a patient who has Parkinson's disease, and so we were talking about he was having some psychosis due to his Parkinson's disease, the medications that he was on. And so he was like, I'm gonna recommend a antipsychotic to treat the psychosis. And he said, we're gonna use Seroquel, which is quetiapine. And I remembered that I just had a UWorld question about a Parkinson's patient who had Parkinson's disease, who was having some psychosis, who needed to be treated with an antipsychotic. And I actually got the question wrong because I chose risperidone, which is another second generation antipsychotic. But the trick is with Parkinson's disease is what you need to know is you want to use a antipsychotic that has low potency antipsychotic that has a lower affinity for D2 receptors. So it's a weaker D2 receptor antagonist. And so when we were talking about it, I was like, I feel like I just had a question on UWorld about it, and I pulled it up, and it was a question that I had yesterday. So that was great. So now I'll never forget that, in patients who with Parkinson's disease, if you want to treat their psychosis, you are going to use quetiapine and not risperidone. So it's like, once you can learn something, and then once you see it in the real world, it's like you don't forget it. At least I hope I don't forget it. But that was pretty cool. So after that, we rounded on the patients. We actually went to their room, each person's room. I actually saw one of the patients that I had rounded on my weekend call shift. So it was great that he recognized me. He's like, hey, I met you. And so that was cool, seeing him doing a lot better. We had one patient who got a little agitated, very agitated, and started banging on the windows. And so that was scary. But we went in and talked to her, and the doctor was able to calm her down, which I think is a gift. By the end of the encounter, she was very emotional, tearful. She was like, I don't want to hurt anybody. It was frightening, but also interesting to see how, to bring some, because I was sure, I'm like, you think textbook, okay, they're going to inject her with some Haldol and sedate her, but it didn't take that. You don't have to use extreme measures all the time. So it just took a simple conversation, and by the end of that, she was in the fitness class, the group fitness class, having a good time. So that was great to see. Basically what I ended up getting out around noon. So after we rounded on patients, I helped the resident update the notes and basically talk about what we're gonna change, what we're adding, what labs we're ordering, any changes to medications, any discharges, etc. I was able to put those into the medical record. And now I am on my way to Spring Hill, which is another clinic, because we have lectures. It's Tuesday, so every Tuesday we have lecture from 1 to 5. So I haven't had a chance to eat lunch yet, but I'm hoping that I should be there in about 10 minutes, and then I can grab something to eat really quick fill up my gas tank because I am like running on E right now, and then go to lecture for 4 hours. Fun. All right, guys. Just got home and just opened my computer, and what's playing? Online Med Ed. I guess I fell asleep last night watching this one about sleep physiology. So I just got home from clinic. As soon as I came home, I decided to wash some laundry, especially my lab coat. My white coat I just felt like was dirty. I don't know. So I just put it in the wash machine. I'm gonna just put a load in, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of studying before I go to yoga tonight. One of my favorite instructors has a class tonight, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, and I'm just sitting here doing some UWorld questions. So basically what I've been doing every day is 20 UWorld questions a day, and then I'll pick a chapter in first aid and review that, and then watch the online med ed videos to go with it. And I think that's been helping me. I think for me what's important is just staying consistent and sticking to my plan. So I made a plan, and as long as I cover 20 questions a day and the topics in first aid and on online med ed, then I should be good for the shelf exam. I've also, like with online med ed, they also have some questions. They have a Q bank that I've been using, and some flashcards. So I've been like reviewing those, like when I have downtime, or if I like finish early and I still want to do a little bit more studying, I'll do their questions, review the notes, and go through the flashcards. And so right now I'm halfway through this block of 20 questions, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Yes. Okay, 80%. So the average 65%. I scored above average, which is really what I focus on. Is just making sure I'm either at average or above average. And yeah, so I'm happy with that. Yay. What are you doing, Charlie? What are you doing? Hey guys, so I'm in the call room right now, and I'm just sitting here working on my note for one of my patients that hopefully I get to present to the attending tomorrow. Just doing a very thorough chart review, like what brought the patient in, what the hospital course was like, and where they're at today. And then I'm gonna go interview the patient, get some more information, and then present tomorrow. So yeah, that's like the bed in the back where residents sleep. Guys, my babe just came and picked me up from work. And look at this haircut though. Turn to the side, looking good. Oh my gosh. He playing this Marvin Gaye when I get in the car. It's a happy Friday, guys. What are we about to do? We're gonna go get smoothies. And I'm gonna whip him in some ping pong real quick. My babe is coming at me about my shoes. I don't really care about style anymore. It's all about comfort. I'm almost 30, so.
Oh my God. Croc 11s? What you want?
These are dance goals. Listen, a lot of healthcare professionals, people who are in the hospital on their feet all day, they recommend dance goals, and I'm a believer. I got these, and they're so comfortable. I have no pain in my feet, no pain in my back, no pain in my knees.
Yeah, you got a couple corns, don't you?
Whatever, I don't got no corns. We got our smoothies. Now he's about to get whooped in ping pong. So who just won? Who won? I did. Oh. Hey guys, it's Saturday afternoon, evening, and I'm just sitting here about to finish up practice NBME, and here it is. I'm about to submit it. I just finished it and went through, it was about 50 questions. Basically the NBME, practice NBME is just basically to gauge where I'm at with my studying, since this is like kind of the halfway mark of my clerkship. So I kind of want to get in a better understanding of where I'm at with the information, and yeah, tailor my studies afterwards to the areas that I need the most work in. So here it was 50 questions. I did it untimed, and just to basically see where my knowledge is, and the M's are the questions that I marked that I wasn't quite sure about. So we'll see how I did. So I'm gonna end the exam. Let's see, my assessment score was a 21. I don't know what that means. A 21 is approximately a 78. I think that's pretty good. And this is the most recent form that they had. So I guess we'll see how I did in each of these areas. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through these to see which ones I got right and which ones I got wrong, and then learn from it. So I'm happy with a 78 because that means I'm not too far off, you know. So I'm just gonna keep practicing, doing more practice questions, and tailoring my studies to cover the gaps that need to be filled. Oh, look who's here. What'd you do today, babe?
I helped deliver babies
Where at?
in Shan's hospital,
Ooh.
pediatric hospital.
How many babies did you help deliver?
3.
3.
1 C-section and 2 natural births.
You gonna deliver my baby?
Yeah, I can.